There's gonna be a lot of noise in the background.
That's all right.
All right. What up?
What's up, everybody?
What is going on, y'all? I'm about to strap in, and we finna hang up. So finally got Mike down. Got a lot of noise going on in my kitchen. I'm sorry about that. But it is what it is. Big blue.
Yeah. That's my team, so.
Big Blue is the first college team that I fell in love with.
Really?
Yeah. Didn't know jack squat about college football. And my first NCAA was 2006. And
Real numbers?
no, the only defensive player that ever went to high school.
Oh, I know. Woods.
Charles Woods was on the show.
Oh, you talking about the game?
Yeah.
I was talking about the players on the team.
No. Yeah. So that made me take an interest when I found out he was the only defensive player, and I played defense. And I was like, what the hell is so special about this dude? Everything. Literally everything.
He's actually, I'll probably get some slack for this, but I actually put Woodson ahead of Deion.
I put him ahead of Deion too. I put a lot of people ahead of Deion. Maybe I'm bugging.
No, so for me, it's not that I think Deion's terrible.
I don't think he's terrible
It's
either.
that Deion was a special talent. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I hated that dude when I watched him against my Giants.
Cheers.
There you go. But he couldn't tackle.
Mm-mm.
And I mean, granted, the ball wasn't thrown to his side a lot, but it was run to his side a lot.
That
He
bitch,
just couldn't tackle.
that bitch was not a tackler.
No, he'll admit it. He actually says it. You know, I mean, he might be lying to the Colorado kids about it, but
He definitely lied to the
You just gotta
boys.
put it on tape. But
Talking about, I put my face right in.
no,
No, you did not.
you just could not throw the ball in that man's direction.
To me, I respected Deion's game. Deion, to me, was what D'Angelo Hall was to the Falcons when he first got to the Falcons.
Yeah.
Extremely
I
gifted.
didn't like him either.
Extremely gifted athletically. Super aggressive. A risk taker that could take risks because he had the physical gifts to overcome his mistakes. But never really had the true technique, like that dominant technique.
Yeah.
Deion never had that dominant technique. He got better as his career went on because he had to. But yeah, he was just a ball hog. He was physical at times with his hands, but he could just run with anybody he wanted to run with.
Yeah, he was faster than everybody.
He was just faster, and he had a longer reach than most quarterbacks was expecting.
Well, so that's why with Charles Woodson, like, he could hit, he could cover. Both him and Deion could play offense. But see, when Charles got to the NFL, he never played offense. I don't remember him ever being on the offensive side of the
I
ball.
don't remember him ever playing offense either.
I know he played.
Sure.
No, I think he kick returning. All that shit.
Charles Woodson?
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
Woodson.
the beginning.
Woodson was a hell of a kick returner.
Yeah. No, I'm saying in the beginning was NFL career. College career, we all know.
Yeah.
You know, but
As he got older, and I think as he got older, but as guys got faster,
yeah, it's true.
that was kind of the end of his kick. I mean, same thing with Ed Reed.
I love it.
Ed was a hell of a kick returner.
Oh yeah.
And then as guys got faster and he got older,
Well, that and you didn't want to risk.
he definitely don't
So
want to risk.
here's the thing: after the greatest white corner got hurt, actually the last white corner in the NFL got hurt because he wanted to do a punt return and got hurt in an exhibition game. Jason Seymour, if anyone was wondering who it is, his career basically was over after that.
What team was he on?
Giants.
He was the Giants.
The Giants. I remember watching that game. I'm watching that game. Why is Jason in the? Why? No, don't do that. It's and then all of a sudden he's not getting up, and I'm like, oh, good.
Yeah, the
Good.
Giants got no kind of luck, bro.
No.
What's good? What's good, Edgy? What's good, X? Shout out to the Bengals out in Brooklyn, y'all.
All right. So,
Cooking something special.
what is your opinion because I ain't gonna lie to you guys. For the people that don't know me, I played D tackle first. You guys all know me as an offensive lineman and semi-pro now. But years back, I played D tackle. And I ain't gonna lie to you, Aaron Donald retiring has actually pissed me off. Not because Aaron Donald is it just, dude, that's a talent that we're never gonna see again. I think, and I think in today's day, with sports in particular, we don't appreciate the now.
Facts.
You know,
We don't.
and
The greatness that we are actually witnessing. Okay. Quick sidebar.
yeah, good.
It is so goddamn disrespectful for people to not recognize the greatness of Cam Newton.
Okay, I don't personally like Cam Newton, but
As a person, maybe not.
No,
But
no,
when
no.
we talk about what he did on the football
so
field.
my thing with Cam Newton is it goes all the way back to Auburn. So
Shit, he went all the way
So-
back to.
So for me with Cam, I will never sit here and argue with anyone that Cam Newton wasn't a talent or that he wasn't even a good quarterback. I feel that Cam Newton was this is why I don't like Cam Newton. I feel that Cam Newton had more to give us and he never gave. Like I feel like Cam he didn't go to his full potential.
Cam was in the same situation that old boy Wilson was with the Jets.
Which was
Zach Wilson.
yeah.
When you look at the team that the
Oh,
Carolina Panthers was when he got there,
No,
and you
like
look
I
at the
said,
team that Zach Wilson had with the Jets, it's the same situation. But Cam managed to take that team to a Super Bowl.
well, he's much better than Zach Wilson.
Hey, that's my point right
I mean,
there. There are a lot
I-
of people, there are a lot of young people
No,
that do not believe that Cam Newton is better than Zach Wilson.
no, he's way better than Zach Wilson. That's not even.
It's like not even
no.
debatable.
When I say he's better than, like, he is way better than Zach Wilson. Like when Cam Newton says, "There's not 32 NFL quarterbacks that are better than me," he does make a case.
Blair Academy for Cam is crazy. You taking it all the way back.
You know,
Taking it all the way back.
You know what I mean? Like there is a case that Cam could make it to the NFL roster right now.
Dude, Cam
I don't know if
Cam took a no-name JUCO in Texas to the national championship. The next year, it took Auburn to the national championship. And 4 years later, it took the Carolina Panthers to the Super Bowl.
he could have won if he just jumped on that fumble.
Maybe. I don't think he's winning that. I think that Broncos
no.
D-line was
The Broncos
absolutely
D-line,
insane.
That was
Absolutely
Von
insane.
Miller and those guys.
They
That
did a
was
hell of a job managing Peyton Manning's physical
non-
health.
non-attributes.
Well, they managed his physical health
Yeah.
all the way up to the Super Bowl.
They had to.
They kept him super healthy.
Well,
He wasn't banged up.
Still couldn't throw.
He still couldn't throw, but
But
in
you-
that game he was fresh.
So in that game, though, well, no, the whole season, what happened with Peyton was he just didn't have the velocity.
Yeah, the
He
velocity
still
was
had the
gone.
accuracy,
The whip was gone.
but yeah, that whip, that deep ball, it was a
The,
duck.
the 65, 68-yard deep
Yeah,
ball
they're
he
gone.
used to have, that was gone.
And neck injuries will do that to you.
Neck injuries will definitely do that to you. Being fucking 6'8" and taking shots all your
But I
life.
will say this, Cam, as far as Cam going, he bodied them dudes. I was watching that thing and I was like, what makes me laugh about that? What makes me laugh about that? What also made me very happy with Cam
What up? What up, Ruiz?
is that Cam did not throw a punch. He didn't need to. He just held that dude down, pushed the other dude off him, and yeah, I think he ended up getting it.
Yo, did you see the slow mo when my man's feet was in the air?
Yeah, when he picked him up.
My man just
Dude, forget
feel
about
like a baby.
Yo, Cam's not little. He's 6'5".
He's 6'5",
250.
like 250.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now he's been out of the league, but that dude still works
Nah,
out.
he works out like an
You know
animal.
what I mean?
still.
He's still doing all that stuff.
Oh, he
He's not-
trains harder now probably than when he was in the league.
Well, he's probably training differently.
Definitely
You
training
know what I
different.
mean? So now he's definitely got just.
But here's my thing with Aaron Donald. I'm not convinced that he's retired.
I don't know how I feel.
Yo, there's a huge piece of me
Come back.
that thinks he comes back before week 6.
So I kind of hope he does, but then there's a part of me that doesn't because. So me and my son went to his last game, or his last. I'm sorry, not his last game. I took Brady to the Giants game last year. That was his last sack.
Oh shit!
So for me, it's like,
Saw his last sack?
I saw his last sack.
No
so
cap,
for me,
that's
it's
crazy.
like, I'm like, okay, don't come back because then Braden has that. But
I'm gonna move y'all.
I would love to see it. Where we going?
I'm just gonna move him over here a little bit.
All right.
There we go. There we go.
I would absolutely love to see Aaron Donald come back. But you know what I mean? 10 years, done everything he could. Can't get mad at that.
10 years.
Can they only see my head?
Nah, they should be able to see you. We getting used to this.
What are we talking
Oh
about?
man. So
Aaron
right
Donald.
now we talking about Aaron Donald's retirement. I said I don't think he's fully retired. I think he's coming back. Mike actually went with his son to see
Last game. Last sack.
his last sack,
Last two.
his last 2 sacks, which is crazy. So Mike almost feels like I kind of hope he is retired. But you said it pissed you off. So for me, I think Ndamukong Suh.
Is he still playing?
I think last year was his last year.
He finally officially signed the paper.
I think he officially retired. And Aaron Donald are the last 2 physically dominant, like just physically on a different level players.
Another guy retired this year that doesn't get enough credit. That's Fletcher Cox.
Oh yeah, Fletcher was crazy.
Fletcher Cox.
Fletcher was crazy. Fletcher was a beast.
And you know what? Honestly, I feel like that the NFL kind of disrespected Fletcher because I love Jason Kelsey to death, but he got a whole grandstand, and we all know why. I mean, we know why. He's got Travis Kelsey,
the
Taylor
podcast
Swift,
and all that.
podcast. So like, we get that. And maybe Fletcher didn't want to go out that way. Maybe Fletcher just wanted to do the same thing Aaron Donald did. A little EIG goodbye possibility. But Fletcher Cox, and I'm saying this because I'm a Giants fan, I fucking hated that dude. But respected the shit out of him.
Fletcher Cox actually he owns race cars.
Yeah.
And he's been to the racetrack up and down the East Coast, like Maryland and stuff. Like my pops.
He's a country boy.
Yeah, my pops, my cousins and stuff, they met dude.
Oh, really?
Hung out with him for a little while. Like he's a regular dude. Yeah, so I could see him just quietly wanting to just
be out.
Peace out. I did my work. I got my rings.
What are you saying?
Ruiz said he thinks that Aaron Donald will come back sooner, and it was shocking. I'm not gonna lie to you. You broke the news to me that Aaron Donald was retiring. You told me.
Oh, man, I'm Adam Schefter.
And I was like, what? Because, like, in my opinion, the Rams are one pivot away from being back in Super Bowl contention.
Yeah. One
pivot. They need a quarterback again, and I
think Stafford has at least 1 year.
He's not a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
I think you got.
I don't think so.
Well, the problem with Stafford is he's going to be injured. That's it. I think Stafford still has all the intangibles.
I don't think so.
Granted, injuries are part of staying healthy.
Here's the one intangible that I think Stafford is missing that you have to be a Super Bowl quarterback: that deep hunger.
Well, he got it.
I don't think he has it anymore.
He got it. He got the one.
Yeah, I don't think it's there anymore. And to be a quarterback,
but I kind of feel that's Aaron Donald too now.
Unfortunately,
I feel like he got his 1 ring, and he's like.
But
I think with Aaron Donald, he got the 1 ring, right? And then he got the over 100 sacks for a D tackle, which is only 2 in the NFL that's ever done that.
He got the franchise tag though. Who? Aaron Donald. And when I say the franchise tag, I'm not talking financials. I'm talking about
he's
the concept, right?
Yeah.
They basically left him in a sinking ship. They ripped that shit apart through its worst, broke it all the way down, and he was the only thing that was left.
Yeah,
and then they tried to piece it back together. So when you all they got for so long and they not doing nothing to help you, that's gonna wear you the fuck out mentally, in my opinion.
I mean, he's got some tools.
What up, Mike?
He's got Nakua. He's got he's got an aging Cooper Kupp.
Let's be real.
He's got Higbee.
Let's be real. To compete, to be a true contender in the NFL, you need 5 household names.
Well, San Fran.
Any team.
No, I'm just saying, like San Fran.
Like San Fran.
San Fran has 2
like San Fran, like Miami, like the Bills, like the Ravens. like the Eagles, you need at least 5 household names.
Chiefs.
Like the Chiefs. If you don't have that level of leadership diversity, if it's just like 2 or 3 dudes and everybody else are just minor pieces, yeah, you'll be great. You'll compete throughout the season, but when you get to the moments, you ain't gonna be there. That's the problem. That's really, to me, that's the problem with the Browns. That's why they can't never make it nowhere. They got like 3 household names, and they got some really good pieces. But all the names is on offense. There's no diversity. They don't got no names on defense.
I think the Browns' problem is they in Cleveland.
They in Cleveland. They front office is terrible.
That's the thing.
They don't hire good coaches.
I think their coach now is good. I think he's okay now. Problem is they fucked up with Deshaun.
They definitely fucked up with Deshaun.
They put too much money into him.
Dallas Cowboys looking real dumb this offseason.
Hold on. I'm gonna say this. They haven't done shit. Like they haven't done a fucking.
Yo, it's so bad. I've seen like 20 videos on the Dallas Cowboys front office.
Yeah.
Just clowning them.
Well, and then their guy just retired.
And Jerry Jones?
Van Ash just retired.
Jerry Jones?
No, Jerry Jones.
People burying him right now.
You know what my fear though is? Because I'm a Giants fan. My fear is though, and I know this is gonna happen. When that dude dies, that's when the Cowboys will rise back up to being a good team. I think
Jerry Jones is gone?
When he's gone. When he's gone, I think that team's gonna end up being okay. And I hate
Who's gonna buy the team?
His son has him. His son
think his son is good?
His son, his father blockades a lot of what his son wants to do. From what I read in places.
I don't read about him because I don't like him.
I hate the Cowboys.
I can't fucking stand them.
I mean, I don't think they signed anyone.
I don't know. Matter of fact, so I told y'all last week that I was gonna look into the free agency. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't had no freaking time. I ain't looking into it. So we gonna look into the free agency right here, right now. His son is even worse. He's the one in charge of free agency.
Oh, is he? I told you. Never mind that. I take all that shit. Yo, fuck the Cowboys. I don't even give a shit.
Yo, a true Cowboys dynasty. So here's the thing. The scary part about the Cowboys is that if they ever get it right again, it's a dynasty.
Yes.
When the Cowboys become great again, it's going to be like the Patriots. It's going to be a decade of dominance.
Let's just hope that never happens. Like, I hope that never happens. Like,
I would much rather see the Texans.
So the Cowboys have done one thing.
Okay, let's hear it.
They signed Eric Kendricks, linebacker.
Okay, that's good. That's not bad.
And that's it.
But did they need a linebacker? Is that what they needed?
Because Van Ness retired.
Right.
So they actually did. And they got Rico, I don't know who that is. Rico Dowdle?
Rico Iglesias?
Dowdle?
Dowdle? I have no idea. Running back?
Yeah, running back.
I have no idea who that is.
He re-signed. He was already on the team.
Trent Sieg, long snapper?
Yeah.
They signed a long snapper shot.
Actually, they signed 3 dudes that were already on the team. So they re-signed them, and they signed Eric Kendricks. Eric Kendricks is the only free agent signing. So they haven't done shit. But
by the way, I got a little Mystic, a little pina colada Mystic, and a little bit of Hennessy, because I'm a nigga. And Mike, you got Bacardi. I got Bacardi.
It's because I'm white.
And it's because he's white. We're breaking down racial barriers, y'all.
What Mike said?
Didn't the linebacker just retire? Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what we saw.
Yeah, and that's neck injuries. He was good.
What do you think about Miami?
The Dolphins?
Yeah, so for me, bruh.
I don't know. You hear about Tyree?
Fuck Miami, because I put mad money on them niggas, and they let me down.
Yeah, but Tyreek's in trouble.
What do you do?
Apparently, he got into a domestic with his wife in January and hit her with a cigar. Like, smushed her face with a cigar. And apparently he got...
he pulled the Ray Rice?
I don't know if he did a Ray Rice. Ray Rice knocked the fuck out of his wife and then dragged her out of an elevator. But
okay.
It's a little different.
My fault.
But,
my fault.
But apparently...
In 2024, that might be considered the same shit.
You can just say the word and that's it. But like, apparently from what I read today, he did that. He mushed his wife with a cigar in his hand. And he got 3 other women pregnant.
Oh!
Yeah.
He on some Florida shit.
Yeah.
God.
So he's having 3 kids in the same year.
He on some Florida shit. He got 3 girls pregnant and mushed his wife with a cigar. Yeah,
And his house burnt down.
And I bet his house did burn down.
Yeah, now we're trying to figure out why.
Yeah,
You know?
which one? Not.
He definitely is in some shit. But no, Miami's Miami. I think they're going to be high powered. They're going to have a good offense, and they're going to lose in the playoffs.
All right. So what happens if they don't have Tyreek Hill? What if
They still have.
What if they? What if
They
what
still
if,
have whatever the fuck.
Mostert?
Yeah, they have
Mostert is nice,
You have the other wide receiver.
but is Mostert gonna be the same?
No. Well, he's older. He might be.
Mostert was putting out this year,
I mean, he's fast.
running hard too.
Then you also have. Help me out. Who's the wide receiver? The other wide receiver.
I don't know. Somebody help us out. What's the wide receiver's name? Do you know
Dolphins.
his wife did Lisa Lopez and left that bitch? Oh yeah. You know his wife did it. You know that. Said his wife did the Lisa Lopez.
Oh,
Burn
shit.
the house
Yeah,
down.
she definitely
She
did.
definitely did. You mushed me? You mushed me? Waddle.
Waddle. Yeah, Waddle.
Waddle.
That's it. Thank you. Yeah, that Waddle's fast as hell.
He's fast, but is he carrying the team? Is he carrying the team in place of Tyreek? Nah.
Let's see what Miami did.
Nah, he's not doing that.
I don't think Miami's done much on the free agency.
I think the only way that Miami competes without Tyreek is if they become a run dominant team.
They got Jody Foster.
Jody Foster's not bad.
They signed 2.
He's old.
They signed 2 tight ends. They signed Jody and then Juno Smith.
I don't know Juno Smith. Jody Foster's
He's
old,
been around.
but he's
Juno
not
Smith's
bad.
been around for a minute. Shaq Barrett. They got Shaq Barrett.
Shaq Barrett. To me, things that hurt the Dolphins act like that middle of the season were injuries, losing players that were key players for them on defense.
They did sign Joey Poyer or
Okay.
Jordan Poyer.
So losing key players on defense is gonna kill you.
Oh, that's what happened
Especially
in
in
the
the
playoffs.
playoffs.
Yeah, they
It is gonna
lost.
kill you.
They lost everybody. Like their DN I think went down in like week 11. He was killing it, and then like a week before playoffs, they lost like 3 other dudes. So they'll be okay. The team that I think now is going to fall back is Buffalo, because they lost a lot of dudes. They cut a lot of dudes, and I think Diggs is on his way out too now.
Steph is out.
That's what they're saying. They're going to trade him.
If they trade, all right. So
Am I right on that? Stephon Diggs wants out of Buffalo.
I think one of the linebackers blew his Achilles out.
Yep, he did.
Yeah, that sucks. That's why I'm doing this. If y'all don't got some of these, go get some. Take care of yourself. Was just about to say that. Yeah. What's good, bro? Cardinals suck. What's good, Ronnie? Cardinals fucking suck. Y'all niggas is trash. I think he's requesting a trade, but not really stressing about him. He does, but they won't let him go. Diggs will stay. They just picked up Curtis Samuels from Brooklyn. That just came from Washington, and that'll help them out because of Gapes. So,
What about the Jets, though? Jets had a couple of good signings.
the Jets look scary
Yeah.
because
Well, now what you have to wonder on the Jets is, does Aaron Rodgers come back?
Aaron Rodgers comes back, is he healthy? Can he make it through the season? Because you got to ask all those questions.
And I think those questions are going to be no.
I feel like no,
I
he's
think
way
the
too
answer
fucking
is going
old.
to be no. And now
Gabe Davis is gone. Gabe Davis is gone.
from the Buffalo.
Yeah.
Gabe Davis signed with Jacksonville, right?
Oh, that's
I
tough.
think Jacksonville.
That's a tough.
Jacksonville signed a lot of motherfuckers too.
Jacksonville.
I'll tell you right now,
The
Jacksonville.
Falcons' offense looks good.
Falcons.
The
All right,
defense
so,
looks.
so the
the
Falcons
defense looks
on
terrible
the
still.
Falcons on paper
They look good.
are a nasty Madden team.
They're a nasty Madden team. They look good. Aaron Rodgers MVP season incoming.
I don't think so, Dave.
Nah, we didn't talk about Washington at all.
We shouldn't.
You want to talk about Washington? Because I don't follow the team at all.
Washington traded. Hold on, I'll get.
I don't follow Washington at all.
I do. Washington made some really good moves.
Did they?
They did.
That's scary.
They got Marcus Mariota for their backup. Well, actually, No, well, Washington's going to pick up a quarterback
They
in
have
the
to.
draft. It's probably going to be May or the kid from LSU.
It'll be Drake May, depending on the positioning.
No, they're going for quarterback.
Yeah.
But they got Marcus Mariota to be
Okay.
a mentor. They got Austin Eckler.
Oh, fuck, that's nice.
They got
Okay.
Jamison Crowder.
Ooh.
They signed Zach Ertz, which Zach Ertz is
Damn.
old, but he's still
Yeah, he's still
valid.
Zach Ertz.
Signed a good. They signed Nick Allegretti, which is he's a good lineman. They got Dante Fowler, which
Oh,
he's
they going
good,
crazy.
and they signed Bobby Wagner.
I will say this, though. They signed all these guys, and they all old.
And that's their way, though.
Mariota and Philly. Mariota's in
No,
Philly.
Mariota's now with Marcus Mariota's with the Washington Commanders.
All right, confirmed. He's with the Commanders. We on the
He signed
NFL website.
He signed a 1 year, $6 million deal.
Yeah, they got Bobby Wagner. I mean, listen, it sounds really great, and I like the leadership, but do you have the young guys to support the leadership?
That and you have a new coach.
Nah, it's not going to work.
You have a new
It's
new
not
coach.
going to work. It's a
and
waste of talent.
Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell's from the Cowboys.
It's a waste of talent. They're going to go 500.
Yeah.
They're going to look really strong at some part of the season. And
They're going to beat the Giants. Honestly, I can't even say that because we beat them a lot.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if they'll beat the Giants.
I'm going to downplay the Giants just because whenever I do, they actually win. So
The Giants are in full-out rebuild mode.
The
No
Giants-
more Eli. No more Saquon.
Yeah,
no
we had
more
Eli
OBJ.
for a while. Eli's
But I'm saying, so it's in
But don't
order,
say
right?
that. Don't say
No
that.
Eli, no
OBJ might be
OBJ.
coming back. He's
Even
a
if
free
he
agent.
comes back, though, he's done.
Well, he's not OBJ.
If he comes back, he's just coming back to
All right,
retire.
can we
and
talk
do-
about OBJ for 1 second?
Fuck, all right.
right. Maybe you guys can agree with me. Do you think that OBJ's career basically was made on that one catch?
no.
Hold on. We all know he was a
No.
talent. We all know he's a talent. But did he live up to his actual potential in that talent?
That one play redefined what the general public thought of OBJ. Did he live up to his career expectations?
No.
Absolutely. The ankle injury,
I don't
the
know. man.
ankle injury killed his longevity.
I think Cleveland killed it.
The ankle injury killed his longevity. They rushed him back. If they don't rush him back and they maybe he rushed himself back. We don't know.
That's true.
But he came back too early. He hurt himself again. And the repetitive injury cycle that you get as a skill position, and all my skills positions out there will agree with me.
Tom agrees with me.
We're gonna get the Ruiz in a second.
And the Bengals say no.
And Chris Kelly.
I don't know what the Bengals saying no to.
So
Are they saying no to the OBJ thing?
I think so. So anytime a skill position player has an ankle injury specifically,
Yeah.
the way that your stride works, right? You need ankle stiffness, right? So you look at the Steph Curry ankle, right? You look at the Achilles injury that what's the name had from the Warriors. LeBron's nemesis,
Okay.
Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Kevin Durant, prior to the Achilles injury,
I was so confused.
prior to the Achilles injury, he had an ankle injury, right? And we see this happen in football all the time. So rushing back on the ankle led to the knee injury
I'm
that he
listening
ended up
to you.
having. It led to the second ankle injury. It's the same thing with Saquon. Saquon sprained his ankle before he tore his ACL,
I remember that. I
right?
remember that. That was painful to watch.
When it comes to the ankle injuries, you gotta just chill the fuck out. When you get an ankle injury in football, you gotta go sit down and let it heal.
All right, but would you put OBJ? All right, let's put it like this. OBJ, would you put him in the Hall of Fame?
Would I put him in the Hall of Fame? No.
Yeah. All right.
Now, here's the thing. Hold on. All right, so wait. We're going to catch up on these comments. Chris Kelly, sleeper team, Atlanta Falcons. That's my team, so I fucks with it. Ruiz said he got famous off the one catch.
I agree with you.
The Bengals said nah. Chris Kelly said the NFC East, Phillies number 1, Cowboys number 2,
Manny's on
Giants number 3, Redskins. Yeah, I don't believe that. Manny Ortiz, shut the fuck up. You ain't on shit. Y'all don't want that smoke. Ruiz, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to diminish that man's talent, but nobody knew he was. Nobody knew, I guess, who he was until he made that
I knew
catch.
he was because I watched
Nah,
LSU.
I knew who he was from LSU. Weak ankles is bad genes, for real. That shit will kill you.
Morris, we on your ass. We on you. Manny, y'all don't want that smoke. Hold on. Manny, y'all don't want that smoke.
Stop talking shit.
Y'all don't want that smoke. How much you weigh, Manny? I guarantee you I'm fucking power cleaning your whole body. I'm tossing you out the gym. You don't want that smoke. Stop asking for shit you don't want, all right? Stop asking for shit you don't want. That ain't gonna... You see what I'm doing right now, right? I'm getting ready. OBJ's career,
Not a Hall of Fame.
but then if you're gonna say David Tyree, right? That's the name.
David Terry of the Giants?
Yeah,
He's not in the Hall of Fame.
the helmet catch.
Yeah, he's not in the Hall of Fame.
They seriously consider putting him in the Hall of Fame every year. Every year they really have this conversation. Like, does he deserve?
You could put the helmet in the fucking Hall of Fame. But
The helmet and the
I'm
gloves.
just saying, you ain't
The
put-
helmet and the gloves.
David-
Going all the fame.
David Tyree was one of our worst. Like, let me be clear. David Tyree was one of our worst receivers.
He was
And
terrible.
he made that catch and he made the other.
He only
He had his
he had
greatest
two
game.
catches in the whole
Yeah,
playoffs.
it was that game,
that year.
and yeah, they were in the Super Bowl. He had a touchdown against the Patriots, and he had the catch.
Yeah.
That's it.
The whole playoffs
Yeah.
was 2 Super Bowl catches.
He like, hey, whatever.
ECFL talk. All right, fine. Let's shift gears. Let's get to it then.
Jim Harmon's a bitch.
I have to take the politically correct approach when it comes to the ECFL because last year I got in a lot of trouble and Jimmy didn't like me, and I'm not really trying to.
In truth, I'm just messing around. Jimmy's doing what he has to do. There's a lot of shit going on that I have to stay out of.
Jim is the McMahon of
You
football.
know what? You know what I gotta say. Jim is he is a Vince McMahon of the ECFL,
football,
but he also is the Donald Trump of tweeting.
Yes, he is.
It's like
he is the Donald Trump of
he
football
just
as well.
comes out and tweets, and then it's like, oh Jesus Christ,
The Vince Trump,
Mhm.
the Donald
He's both.
McMahon
Yeah.
of football.
See what's that say?
Bro is sneaky. We not sneaky. Oh, okay, we
I mean,
sneaky.
your owner is.
Sneaky.
Your
We're sneaky.
owner is, from what I hear. That's it. That's all I
Yeah, we sneaky. We're secretly a lot better than even I knew before I got on the team. And I give credit to the players for pulling together a bunch of guys and getting a roster together. But at the end of the day, a roster is just a roster. You got to get on the field and play. Right now, everybody has a leg up on us because everybody played and we didn't yet.
Were you in the Silverbacks?
The Silverbacks, yeah.
They didn't play. So there's another team that didn't play that too, right?
No, everybody else played, right?
Well, the Lightning even played it.
Lightning had to buy?
I think so.
So Lightning had to buy.
We're playing the Lightning.
Yeah, because the Lightning was at your game, right?
Yeah, all of them just staring at me.
Yo, by the way, for all the Lightning players, y'all crazy as fuck for talking shit.
You guys did talk a lot.
Y'all are wild. How you? Yo,
Y'all did
have
talk
they
a lot.
won a game? They beat the Badgers, right?
I don't even know.
They won the game last year. They beat the Badgers.
Did they?
I think they beat the Badgers in the summertime.
Did the Badgers not show up?
No, the Badgers showed up. They beat them.
Like
They
what?
they genuinely beat them.
Congratulations, Lightning.
But still, don't do that. That's stupid. That's not smart.
Well, they were. From what I heard, they were talking shit a lot.
Definitely, Manny. I can't wait to see y'all. Actually, I miss y'all dudes, man. Real shit.
But yeah, they shouldn't talk shit.
Nah, y'all shouldn't talk shit. Y'all are crazy as hell. Is the Badgers in this year?
I don't know.
Are they up top?
Oh, look, hold on.
Yo, what do y'all think? I said,
I'm just
because me and Mike talked about this, right? I said that Jim is going to pull the same stunt he pulled last year, and that the North is going to play the North, and the South is going to play the South, and the Lions and the Cardinals will never see each other.
So what he's saying is Jim's going to help out the Massachusetts team.
He's going to make sure the Massachusetts team looks as good as possible and make sure that nothing can ruin that image.
Because Connecticut sucks.
Because Connecticut sucks, and Mass is the greatest. Boy, y'all see them dragons. That's crazy.
We saw the
I
Dragons.
know they were at our game last Saturday talking crazy. Yo, I don't understand that. You know what they like? They like a ragtag.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought that the Dragons jerseys were awesome.
Yeah,
Did you see all of them?
I saw them.
They wore like all of them to one game.
You said all of them? I mean,
Yeah.
I saw them, but
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was looking at.
They had sweatpants. They had,
Dude, I didn't know what I was looking at.
Dude,
the
one
helmets was different.
One
colors.
dude was wearing exactly what me and you are wearing right now.
Of course, he's gonna help out his mass teams. Of course, y'all see
So
them
you got-
bangers unis? Nah, I haven't seen them yet. But Manny, what you know? Why you up here talking like you know stuff, bro? Why you snitching on me, yo? Oh, on the Dragons? There was bangers on the Dragons? What? Nah, that's wild. How do Mount
So
Vernon
you
dudes
got-
get up there?
You got on the north, you got the Warhawks,
Warhawks, we know that.
Cardinals.
Cardinals,
Badgers,
Badgers, Chargers,
Rhode Island Ducks, and
Rhode Island Ducks, new team,
and New England Bulldogs.
New England Bulldogs, new team. So I heard the Bulldogs is actually fire, and it's up in the air on if that Rhode Island Ducks team is a AAA team or not.
Dude, how the hell did only 4 teams play last week
And total,
in total? It was just the Lions, the Bruins, the Dragons, and the Grizz.
so only Connecticut played last week.
Nah, because you still the Brawl was Lightning and the Silverbacks. They didn't play.
But I'm saying only Connecticut teams
Yeah,
played.
only Connecticut teams.
No mass teams played last week.
Yeah.
Yo, what they cooking up there, huh? What they cooking? They cooking up something weird. Amazon jerseys is crazy.
Who said that? That's fucking good. That's the comment.
Yo,
of the day
overnight
right there.
delivery. Overnight delivery is crazy.
That shit was good. Nah,
Bro,
man.
there was a dude wearing a whole Baker's uni. Yo, first of all,
They
have
were-
you seen the Bangers unis? They are like indistinguishable. They're like a fucking like a candy red with yellow and white.
I haven't seen it.
Bro, you can't. It's like indistinguishable.
Yeah.
It's like a woman wearing a red dress.
Oh, Jesus
You're
Christ.
gonna see it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
They cooking meth. Yeah, they definitely cooking meth.
I know
out
they
there.
said the
They're selling it in East Boston.
Was it the Grizzlies? They got a good uniform.
The Grizzlies?
I don't know.
Which team is it that
Hey,
stole
the
the Falcons jerseys?
Yeah, I thought it was the team we played this week.
It was the Grizzlies, right?
Right. Was it the team that we played this week? Somebody?
the brown and yellow ones.
Oh, they just
Oh, shit.
UPSing it? Wait, let me see if I can find out here.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If I got to a game and the coaches started handing out fucking Skittle colored jerseys to everybody, I'm going home. I'm not doing it, bro.
Oh, I'm thinking of the Tri-State Bruins.
Oh, the Bruins.
Yeah, they have nice jerseys.
The Bruins' new jerseys are fire. The
Grizzlies
baby
team we
blue,
just played.
the baby
Which
blue
I
with the
think
red.
I think the Grizzlies is the team that stole the Falcons.
Yeah,
But they didn't.
they didn't do it right though.
No. But
didn't
they
even-
also.
they
I
didn't
mean,
even do it
I
right.
don't think they all had their same uniform on last.
The Dragons were basically an all-star team build of third and fourth string players.
Yeah, they came
Yo, did you start? Nah, I didn't start. Did you start? Nah, I didn't
they
start.
came
All right,
out-
let's make a team.
They came out looking like the little Giants before they got their uniforms.
Yo,
One
y'all
dude just wearing bubble wrap.
y'all put belt to ass on them boys though.
No, we didn't play them.
Who'd y'all play last week?
We played the
Thought y'all-
Grizzlies.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
what we was talking about.
Nah, I was still talking about the other team.
Oh,
That had,
I was
like,
talking about the Grizzlies. Y'all put
I
belt
was
to
talking
ass on
about
them boys.
Well, yeah, we could. It could have been so much worse. No offense to those guys. They came out, they played hard, but that could have been. It could have been so much worse.
They had on fire pants from 2020. Some of them had on FUBU jerseys.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the FUBU.
Nah, somebody give me a picture, please. Somebody send me a flick of at least one of these fucking FUBU jerseys. Share the little Giants actually won the game.
They did. You're right. You're right. They did. But they did look like it. Like they had just,
Yo, they flaming these niggas.
So my thing is this though.
They flamed them.
If this spring league is gonna get, it's got to get more competitive though.
They're more competitive.
I mean, don't get wrong. It's basically
Warhawks, Cardinals.
Yeah.
The Rhode Island Ducks could be all the AAA and AA guys from Rhode Island.
So
And Mass.
Admirals will be on that team.
It could be some Admirals.
Yeah.
It could be some Hurricanes. It could be some Bandits. We don't know. We not gonna know for sure. I mean, it's a bad look for the league. Definitely is.
Yeah.
Spring ball gonna end crazy. So the Rhode Island Ducks, like that team could be either super legit
But we're never gonna play them.
or it could be mediocre. Wow, what was that team last year?
We
The
played.
Black Panthers. Remember the Black Panthers came out hot. They looked crazy.
Yeah,
They went undefeated and then fell off a cliff.
Yeah, I remember that.
So that could be the Ducks. They could either be legit or they could fall off a cliff. We know they're gonna be decent. Bro, just go to the website.
That's
You'll
true.
find the ECFL page. Nah, Cardinals and Warhawks are AAA teams as well. The Warhawks, AAA.
Maybe. I mean, they could have gotten people.
The Warhawks are a very good AA team and a very bad AAA team.
Unless they picked up some people we don't know. You know.
They would have had to pick up a lot of people we don't know.
True.
It couldn't have.
I mean, the Connecticut team is.
Listen, they got they skilled the Warhawks skilled position players. The main ones, their guys, are AAA talent, right? But the quarterback situation.
No,
gotta-
I'm talking about the playoff. He said, "What's the playoff scenarios?" We don't know. I don't know.
What they look like? Come on, let's be honest. Up
It's gonna-
north, it's going to be
it's
between.
gonna-
It's going to be
It's going to favor
Warhawks, Bulldogs, or Warhawks, Ducks,
Cardinals.
Cardinals, Bulldogs. Cardinals,
I
Ducks.
think
It's one or the other.
I think,
We know 1 and 2 is going to be Warhawks and Cardinals.
I
We
think
know that.
Cardinals are definitely going to be the favorite.
Cardinals is definitely a favorite.
Yeah.
All right, so we know that. The Warhawks look a lot better, and they're in position to actually get a win
he
this
said
year.
he said half of the Black Panthers are the Bulldogs.
Okay, so that answers your question right there.
So they're gonna
What's
start-
good, Pierre? What's good, Kenley?
They're going to start out hot and then fall off.
So maybe they half of the Black Panthers, but the other half of them are well, maybe not the Admirals, but maybe they have some Bandits, maybe they have some Eagles, maybe
Mill City.
maybe they have some Mill City Eagles. You know,
I feel like Connecticut. We just got who we all know.
a lot more AAA players, a lot more top tier AA players are playing spring this year than we've seen. In
Oh
the
yeah,
past.
100%. I mean,
There are a lot more guys coming out in Connecticut.
But I
this year.
feel like I wish one year we can all band together and be on one fucking team.
you have that right now.
No, I mean for the summer.
Oh, for the summer,
It just destroy.
that was the Mustangs.
Yeah, the Mustangs gonna be tough this year too.
The problem with Connecticut is that we don't have. It's not even loyalty. We don't have enough top tier quarterbacks. We don't have enough top tier O line.
Speak for yourself.
Come on,
I'm
let's be,
just
let's be for real.
I mean, I think we do. I think what
Not on
happens.
the level of fucking. Not
I
on
think
the level
what
of the
happens-
Admirals.
I think what happens in Connecticut is this. In truth, I feel like the people they just don't take it serious enough. Like I remember 15 years ago when I played for the Giants.
This is why I said what I said, though.
Were the top tier people?
Yes,
Oh.
because I think what happened that created the Admirals was you had the.
Or check your DMs.
All right, bet, definitely. What's good, Daryl? What's good, Daryl? Good looking, man. Thanks for hopping on. The ECFL Spring Champs play either the Den or Big East. That's futile, bro. That's futile. No team in the ECFL can fuck with the teams in the Den, especially not the top 4.
Jim's not gonna let that happen.
And the Big East, the ECFL and the Big East are more comparable, but even so, the Cardinals and the Golden Lions are levels ahead of what the Patriots have been, right? The Falcons last year, with all the guys that currently are on the Golden Lions, most of them, if you combined all of that back together, now the Big East, if the Falcons still at the Big East, or if the Falcons are still in the Big East, all right, now you got a team that's can compete with like the Cardinals. That was a very big question last year. I don't know who wins that game.
You know what I'll say? I think I know what the problem is with Connecticut. I thought about this while you were talking. The problem with Connecticut is Mass keeps bringing up new people. Connecticut, we have the same people over and over again. There's no new people coming.
The new people are coming, but they're all going single.
Well, that's because they don't know any better, though.
Mass is recruiting out of the colleges.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You don't have any. I
Connecticut
don't
is
think
not-
anyone's
none-
recruiting out of the colleges.
No, it's not even that. But you said it.
Although the Bulls, I think
Connecticut
I think
doesn't
the
take it
Bulls signed-
serious
I
enough.
think the Bulls did sign like 4 or 5
Connecticut doesn't
kids.
take it serious enough.
No, they don't.
And when you go and you ask a D1 guy at a Central, or you go and you even ask a D1 guy at a Sacred Heart,
I agree with you.
you go and you ask, one of these D3 kids out of WestCon, but they in a program,
Yep.
a system where they got 200 guys, they got to split the team in half, and there's still 100 guys on each team. And you come and ask them to come to a semi-pro practice, and they see like the first 10 minutes, and it's on 15 dudes.
And then they're like, all right, fuck that.
Yeah, nah, bro, because I'm not gonna get hurt for this shit.
No, I feel you. No.
Now, if that came out and I seen 30 dudes going crazy,
Yep.
going hard, I'd be like, yeah, I can fuck with this. Okay.
I mean, that's the thing. Half the time that I even keep playing football is not even for the games. It's just to hang out.
Facts. ECF only have like 6 AAA teams. Lack of player development. Bros have that. You all suck. You suck. Shut up, Matt.
He's right, though.
We do. We do. I think a part of it too is like, and I tried recruiting a D1 guy. I tried recruiting a D3 guy this year
For
for the Falcons first, and then I just started trying to recruit him to just play football with us. Period.
how'd that go?
Because I think that if we get more guys on that level, that will build up, right?
Mhm.
So like the Den has many, lots more players than you realize that played real D1 ball. They played in the Midwest Conference. Some of them played in the Big East. Even when I was playing like in the 5-star and the MLF, there was a lot of dudes that played for Syracuse, Pittsburgh.
Oh, I believe.
Some of them played for like Western Michigan. There was a couple of dudes. One dude played for Iowa. Like there was some big name like colleges. I mean, these guys aren't like starters, but they have clips. Like they got highlights of them.
Yeah.
Actually making plays at this level. So it's not just the dude that rolled the bench for a year or two and got cut.
Yeah.
Like these dudes legit play football. And that level of football that I experienced then in the 5-star and the MLF was crazy. Like you take the AAA of the ECFL, it was like playing the Admirals every week.
That was
Every
fun.
week. Every week
I
was
ain't
like
glad
that.
that. I play any. I know.
Every week was like that.
I know when we played the Admirals, the scoreboard didn't look fun, but I had a fucking blast.
I had a blast.
I had a blast playing the Admirals.
Love you too, Matt. I played in Miami with a lot of D1 players who ain't pan out, which I loved in semi-pro. Yeah, facts. When you play with a dude on that level, that's why like I love playing with Mike. I love playing with Divine. It's just there's a number of guys I love playing with because when you play with them, it's just a different level of understanding. Like the what most guys think is hard work, they don't think is hard work.
No.
What most guys think is dedication is like, bro, what we got next? You know what I'm saying? And that constant push for greatness is just kind of built in at a point where it's like greatness is normal. And I think we lack a lot of that shit. Especially like, so what I see in Connecticut is that the guys that are great, they don't act great.
Oh yeah, I can say that.
A lot of them are like stuck up and they wanna be like famous instead of trying to be
I think a lot of people.
football players.
I think a lot of guys in Connecticut, at least from what I've seen, and because I've played in now 2 eras, basically. I played in the early 2000s semi-pro and now the 2020s. The difference is back when I played with the Giants, the early Bearcats, it was a team first mentality. There was no. Everyone had a goal to win a championship with the possibility of going to another level. Now I think everyone just wants to be the guy. And, Facebook and Instagram pics. No one wants to go to the next level. And don't get me wrong, I say that there are people who do want that. I'm sure there's plenty of guys in the ECFL and all the other leagues that are out there in Connecticut that want to go to another level. But it almost seems to me like some guys are afraid to go to the next level.
A lot of guys are.
You know, like
A lot of
if
guys
you
are.
go to the next level, you're not going to be the guy. So I might as well just stay in this ECFL shit.
Shit, we even see that between the different levels, right? We see a lot of guys not want to go to Double A.
I agree with you, Matt, on that too.
A lot of guys don't want to go to Double A because in Double A I won't be the guy. A lot of guys don't want to go to Triple A
See,
because in
that's the
Triple A
thing.
I won't
So,
be
like,
the guy.
So, like, for me, when I came back to semi-pro, I played with the Bulls. They were Double A. Then, obviously, we all know I had the Vipers, and that was single. And then last year with the shitstorm that was last year, with Falcons, good season, Militia, Triple A, played up. None of that shit was hard for me.
Nah.
My age was the hard part. My body was the hard part. But, like, I generally had a good time in playing all three levels.
You know what's crazy? And you know what's crazy? What's really crazy, y'all? And I said this to Mike after Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I said this to Mike. We went to Atlanta with the Falcons. I said, Mike, single A ball, you was hurt all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Double A ball with the Falcons, you got hurt, seriously hurt out in Atlanta.
Yeah, that was a blindside, though.
But in Triple A,
I didn't get hurt at all.
didn't get hurt at all.
Well, I got
Not
hurt.
one injury.
I got hurt once. That was because Juco threw the dude into my ankle.
Right. Okay. Juco,
that
I
was it.
watched that play.
That was it.
Juco literally hip tossed the dude right onto Mike's ankle. But you only went out for like what, 3
Well, the
days?
game was over at that point. That was against the Ads.
Okay.
So the game.
Oh,
was,
so I wasn't even there for that one.
No, you were there.
No, I
You
was
got-
there.
You got hit.
I got hit
That was,
after.
no, you got hit first. You were on the sideline, and then I got.
Oh,
rolled.
right. I was laying on the
It
floor
was
when I
literally
watched
like,
it.
It was literally like a back
I
to back.
yeah, that's right. I was laying down screaming, and I looked over, and I saw Juco hip toss the dude, and then you went down. I said, fuck. We all hurt.
Why don't semi-pro players want to be held accountable? Who said that? I can't see who said that.
Hold on. Sorry, I had to hide that. Daryl said that. Daryl is the owner of the Hudson Valley Mountaineers. And
Why don't they want to be
I
accountable?
don't know how people can have that mentality to stay somewhere knowing clearly you don't belong there and you're scared to move up. Thing is, you have just cracked the code of semi-pro in general. The I won't be that guy mentality. All right, so why don't guys want to be held accountable in semi-pro? All right, I've been held accountable in the youth level.
Mhm.
I've been held accountable in middle school. I was held accountable in high school. If I played in college, I was held to a super crazy level of accountability.
Mhm.
If you're like me and you went to prep school, you was held accountable at a crazy level from high school.
Well, I think a lot of that has
So-
to deal with who your coaches are. Like, and I don't mean semi-pro coaches. I mean like your coaches prior to semi-pro.
Yeah.
Like if your coaches aren't the type of people that are going to help, or, and your parents. I hate to say it. I mean, I know we're not doing like a TED talk right now, but like a lot of people here at home never get held accountable. Whatever.
So Matt said with the right, people keep blaming the players, but with the right organization, the right mentality, the players buy in. That is somewhat true. We've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Mike talked about this a few times. When Mike first got to the Falcons, he was shocked at the level of commitment.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't like there was no motivational speaks. There was nothing to be said. The culture was already established. We went through the whole motivation part. We went through the whole getting certain guys out of the huddle, getting certain guys out of the room, and getting the right people in the room. So when Mike got there, he saw the years and years of our dedication to trying to put together something. And when it clicks, it clicks.
Right.
But then how do you sustain that? Because what we see in semi is that there's no sustainability. You have a great year, every team. You have a great year, you win. The following year, you fall off a cliff. The Fire did it when they won their natty. The next couple years, they couldn't win. The Falcons did it. We won our chip. The next year, we fold. The Unit did it. They won their chip down in Jersey. And then the next year, they went to the Den and couldn't hang. And then the next year, they fold. Like, you see that consistently, that there's no sustainability in semi-pro. You might strike gold once, but accountability is when you've won and you wasn't the guy and you show up next year because you know that you played a role, right? You know that you have a responsibility to the guys around you and you show up and you play that part. And then semi-pro, we don't really see much accountability. We see guys chase the ring. We see guys get real motivated to get their piece of the pie.
True.
But once they get the piece of the pie, done.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, and I think a lot of times with semi-pro, unfortunately, it turns into where are my friends going?
It
Where-
definitely
where-
does.
Where am I? I mean, listen, I came back to semi-pro 3 years ago, and I've been on 4 fucking teams. So, I mean, I'm not saying I'm part of the problem, but you could add me to it. You know what I mean? Like, I've played for the Bulls, the Militia, the Falcons,
Happened with the Flyers too.
and Vipers. And now the Lions. What's happening?
A lot.
So,
A lot. All right. So
what are they saying?
at the top, shit. Let me go
What'd he
back.
say?
It was a lot. Hold on. So at the top, you got Daryl saying that it's hard to put together a staff. So Daryl said it's hard to put together a staff. So I guess what he's really saying is that it's hard to even have accountability at the staff level
It is.
and to have everybody on the same page, because you can have the head of the ship say, all right, we're going to do this and this is the way that we're going to do it. But it's hard to put together a complete staff of people that will also support that message and keep that going.
I mean, dude,
That's true. That's
It-
extremely true.
it also, I mean, shit, even the owner level.
At the owner level,
Owner level is even the hardest part.
the coaching level, if you have skills position, even at the skills
Mhm.
position coaching level. Then somebody else said that a lot of players chase the ring. Once they get the ring, they move on.
True.
That is extremely true. You got a lot of guys who they chase the ring not even expecting to play.
Yeah.
A lot of guys expect to not play. They
Yep.
expect to ride the bench. They expect to get a couple reps and get the ring. And all right, let me go to another team where I can play.
Get that
I
ring.
got my ring already.
And then they'll go around saying they're a 16-time champ,
16-time champ.
saying they're Ric Flair.
Hold on, we get into everybody. Michael Johnson said it happened with the Flyers too. It definitely did. They fell apart.
Yep.
Coach Matt said it's stacking to win now and not for longevity. The Bengals, they said when you hold semi-pro players accountable, some tend to shy away and make it look as though the program is the problem for holding them accountable. That's extremely true.
That is true. I think
I
that's-
mean,
But I think that's just the generation we're in now.
let's stop there for a second. Edgy, you hit the nail on the fucking head with that one, because I mean, look at what I tried to do with practice when I was talking about we got to sprint at the end of practice.
You talking about JUCO?
I'm talking about Falcons.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, yo, we need to pick up our tempo on offense. In order to pick up our tempo, all you fat guys got to run. Like, and all the skill positions got to run too. At the end of practice, all right, break it down. Let's run. What happens?
Everybody goes on.
Everybody's like, I'm not running. I got to go to work.
I mean, if I did have to go to work, I did have to go to work.
But then what happens next week? Next week, before practice is over, they anticipate that we're going to run,
Mhm.
and everybody start peeling out before practice is over.
True.
So it's like, damn, dude, we trying to.
Well, you also got to like like the coaching staff knows. Well, anyone who's coached me, my work ethic is. I do a lot more at home. I do a lot more at the gym. I'm always asking guys in the chats who wants to work out, who wants to go to the field, who
The
wants to go
invisible
to
work. The stuff
yeah,
you don't see.
you know, like in that. And I think that part lacks in today's society with with the semi-pro, because I can tell you when I was on the Giants, I'm not trying to relive all those years, but I've had many conversations with you and other people on the thing. With the Giants, the reason we were so fucking successful is we as players held each other accountable. If you didn't call the coach or another guy and say, "Hey man, I can't make it to practice," we come to your house
Yeah,
and
word.
get you. And if you said, "Hey, I have to work," that was like it was work, and your children or wife or family member had to die
Yeah, it had to be something
or be
serious.
sick. You know, like you
It had to
had,
be something serious.
you know, because if you were injured, if you say, "Hey, I twisted my ankle," no, you still had to come to
You're
practice.
gonna come. You're gonna stand there. You're gonna
You know,
watch.
you still had to come because you could still learn something.
Facts.
So it was.
Oh, that's going from today.
Oh, I know.
Ain't nobody coming. You know, the only person that I've ever seen come to practice and really just stand and watch is Maz.
Devontae Pickett.
Okay.
He'll do it too.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
He'll be.
I give Devontae that.
I mean, Devontae basically is now hurt so often that he's just becoming a coach. He's coming to practice all the time. He literally. There's no
True.
disrespect to Devontae if you are watching. Like, he has gone with the concussions and the leg and all that stuff to the point where he keeps coming to practice that he's actually built himself up to be able to be a fucking coach.
Because he's been paying
Because he's been
attention.
at practices, learning the whole fucking thing.
And not for nothing, listen, Devontae might not be like a superstar stud athlete,
He'll give you
but
everything
he has a high motor.
Mhm.
He's devoted.
You got new comments?
He's devoted, and he's gonna do everything that he can to support the team.
Oh, yeah.
So you can't. I'm like those are the kinds of guys that you build championship programs around,
Mhm.
because everybody thinks that it's the superstar guy, but like,
But then when you have someone like Maz who does show up to practices and he is a superstar guy, that changes the coach too.
it does change the culture. The only problem with Maz is sometimes you gotta force him to put a shit on.
He's young.
He is young, but he's also busy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he'll come to practice, but what you don't realize is he just came from working a 12-hour shift,
No, trust
and
me.
he's still there. And he went to the gym,
Mhm.
and he did all this stuff. But he comes to practice and he's there. A lot of dudes, and we know there's a lot of veteran dudes that's been around the game for a long time that have a lot to say in the huddle, never show up to practice.
You know what? I'm going to say this, and you're going to, I don't know if you'll agree with me or not. I think that's the other fucking issue in semi-pro.
Oh, man, we're going to get to it. Hold on. We're going to get to it, but keep going.
Everyone needs to just shut the fuck up and play. There's too many fucking. Everybody thinks.
All right, hold on. Let me go through these comments
Go
real
ahead.
quick.
I'll see what I have to say afterwards.
All right, hold your thought.
I'm old.
So we're gonna rapid fire. So Daryl said, semi-pros changed in the manner of practices, actually practicing all three phases of the game. I know we do, but I've been around teams practices and they don't. I've played on fucking maybe 10 teams and practicing all three phases of the game, actually practicing. Maybe 3 teams. Maybe 3 teams. Maybe 4. Maybe 4.
So, in truth, the only teams that I can say in the last 3 years that I've played on that have done special teams has been. We tried doing it with the Vipers, but it was hard. So we really didn't do too much with the Vipers.
I don't count.
Falcons.
Falcons, we did it.
And the Lions.
The Tar Heels, we did it.
We're starting out with the Lions.
The Steelers, I did it.
Because everybody thinks special teams is just, hey, fucking run downfield.
Right.
Or, hey, catch the ball and do a wedge.
Right.
But honestly, though, I hate to say
That's it. 3 teams.
I hate to say it, though. Fucking special teams soon is going to be fucking not even existent. So
Pretty soon, if they
we
keep
don't even
changing the
fucking
rules.
worry about it. I mean, if you could fair catch it at the 15, I don't even know why we kick the fucking ball off anymore.
Shit, a lot of fucking semi-pro teams can't fair catch.
A lot of semi-pro teams can't kick past the 35.
Can't fair catch. All right, Ruiz said the same thing happened to the Rebels. They won the championship in 21 and then folded in 23. Yes. Same thing happened with the Fire. Yes.
Same thing happened with the Bulls.
20 champs folded in 22. Bulls were
Last
21 champs.
year. No, 22.
22 champs
Folded in
folded in 23. Matt always skipping practice. Yep, that's you. He's talking to you, Mike. I don't skip practice.
It worked.
How many semi-pro teams will cut a guy who acts like they are bigger than a team if that player is one of the top talented players on a roster? The Rebels,
Wait, repeat that. What did you say?
they'll cut a player even though he's the best player on the team or one of the best players on the team. They'll cut him just because of his attitude.
Not many teams will do that.
The Rebels will do it.
Well, the Rebels no longer exist.
No, the Rebels are bad.
Oh, all right.
I'm on the Rebels.
Congratulations on that.
Oh, shut up. We're not talking about that. The Rebels will do it. Old school, hard-nosed coach.
Yeah. Benny?
The Shamrocks will do it. Old
Shamrocks,
school,
I think, will definitely
old school,
do it.
hard-nosed coach.
I think the
Admirals will do it.
The Admirals don't need to do it, but they could.
The Seminoles will do it. Brooklyn Seminoles.
I said the Golden Lions right now would do it.
The New York Patriots will do it.
All right.
The Golden Lions will do it.
Mm-hmm.
The Falcons have done it. They're not around anymore. So basically what you're telling me is all the championship level teams do it.
And yeah,
And then they
all
champ-
the championship teams are folded.
Well, go back to that comment that we had before, right? Where when you hold the players accountable, they make it seem like it's the fucking program's problem.
Right.
Oh, they pieces of shit. Oh, they're too motherfuckers just lie to you. They tell you you're gonna do this and that, but really
Right,
the truth
so
is.
let me ask this question because I think some guys will answer. What does everyone feel instead of having like I know this is going to be difficult because they're null and void type things, but if you signed a 2-year contract for a team instead of the 1 year every year you know you can leave next year.
Hold on, before you, I want you to repeat that, right? But I just want to get through the comments that we up to. The Bengals said we started running gassers mid practice and guys got upset. They said that we were wasting their time. And Daryl said 100%. And Matt said Morris should have been cut 30 times for asking me for a fullback. Man, fuck you. You piece of shit.
I would have played.
Never gave me you never gave me a lead blocker, you piece of shit.
I'll play fullback.
Meanwhile, I was lead blocking for the other little backs and I was fucking springing off 30-yard runs. And I'm like, I can do it for them, but you can't get somebody to do it for me, you piece of shit.
I'll be fullback.
Put Mike at fullback, goddamn. Yo, that fucking pull block that you did in Atlanta,
Oh yeah,
it was a thing of beauty. I have never forgotten that.
Yeah, and that got me hurt.
No, it didn't.
Because the coach went hit that motherfucker before the whistle goes.
Yo, Mike was on the fucking safety's ass. When I got the ball and I got into the hole, Mike turned up and was on the safety's ass. I said, woo.
That's
Get out of here.
Dude, that game I was balling before I got hurt.
He was. The motherfuckers took you out. Your gut is your lead blocker. Fuck you. That shit gone
I don't know
now.
if he's talking about me or not.
That shit gone now.
But
the NFL had 2-year contracts. All right, so go back to that.
Did that work?
So go back to that. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Ruiz, you talk about it.
Ruiz, did that work?
So what was you saying? You were saying
No, I'm saying okay. So now, if you have a team like the Falcons or the Golden Lions or any team, any team, if you say, okay, listen, 2-year contract, you can't go to another team unless we trade you or whatever, or you retire. But if you retire,
you can't
go to another team.
Yeah, you can't.
You
If
know
you
what I
come
mean?
back, you got to go back to.
If you come back, you got to do that because I know that would be like a loophole.
Right.
The only loophole could be like, hey man, the team just opened up. Like, say you live in East Bumfuck, and you're like, hey, this team's just a lot closer, and I don't want to travel an hour away anymore. Can I get out of it?
My last 40 time that I ran was a 4.56 official. Hold on. Yeah, they did, and it was a lot less team jumping. The Colts. It was 2 years for new players, 1 year for returning players. Okay, so basically, if you're a returning player and you return back to your team, the idea was that at this point you spent 2 years with a roster. You are pretty much solidified. If you're gonna move at this point, you're moving because there's something seriously there.
Right.
But you've done your time. And then they said there was a lot less team hopping. I think
You don't like it, do you? See,
I
be
think
honest with you, I could sign a 3-year contract right now.
so. That's my thing.
But I'm retiring.
I think that you probably need to do a 3-year contract where the second year is a team option and then the third year is a player option.
That would work.
Because I think with the current culture that we have in like the ECFL, so mind you, I'm a New York guy that moved to Connecticut. Yeah. All the leagues that I played in New York, you don't see this team hopping shit. No. This doesn't happen.
No, this is. I mean, I am from Connecticut, and I can say that this is a Connecticut thing.
There's lots of teams. I mean, for instance, look at the Bruins. Look at the Tri-State Bruins. That roster is primarily composed of lots of New York guys, and the coaches are New York guys. That roster this year is the same fucking roster from last summer, and it's the same roster from last spring.
I mean, dude, look at the Shamrocks.
They have 80% of the same players.
Yeah.
You know,
I would say the Shamrocks have had the same guys for the last 5.
But I could tell you this. It's do a little fucking experiment. I promise you, you're gonna laugh at this. Do a little experiment. Go back to 2020 and go on YouTube and look at the Connecticut Fire, right? Then go to 2021 and look at the Connecticut Mustangs.
Can't read that.
Then go to 2022 and look at the Connecticut Panthers. Then go to 2023 and look at the Connecticut Panthers and the Mustangs. I bet you see 80% of the same fucking players spread out just on the same different teams.
You got to scroll up. Someone asked us a question.
Tondo said 456 is Gucci. Yeah, I'm actually faster now. I just haven't officially done one. Other than ring chasing, what's your opinion? What in your opinion draws players to organizations? Is it apparel, jerseys, etc.?
I think it's a mixture of all of it.
Brooklyn said no team hopper. Actually does happen a lot in New York. I don't see as much of it. You really got to be in Connecticut to understand how much team hopping goes on out here. New York, Connecticut merge for the Bruins. Yeah, we know that. Most of that team though is New York dudes. BK Bengals, no team hopping actually. All right, I believe it has to do with egos in Connecticut. All right, bet. So to answer the Daryl question,
Yeah, the organization. I think it's a mixture of all of it. I think you have guys that are going to see a uniform and go, "Oh shit, I want that. I want to look good on Instagram." Truthfully, there's people that in the last 3 years, I have literally been on teams where I'm wondering why other dudes are on teams, and then you find out midway through the season that motherfucker was literally here just to have a jersey and look good on Instagram.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And unfortunately, that was a lot of guys that were on the team that I created.
Yeah.
So
I think
that happened. But I also think too, proximity to your house. You know,
okay.
like right now, like this upcoming summer.
I want to look good.
I want
to.
This upcoming summer, I have a team in my backyard.
So the first one, I want to look good. I want to flex.
Yeah, I want to look good.
All right.
I want to flex. I want my girls to see me. I want
And
to show out for whatever reason.
And then convenience.
Convenience. And I think the other one is your friends.
Huh.
If your friends, you know, I wanted to retire for 2 years now. and
He did.
And my friends keep asking me to come back and play. So my love for football and that I can't let it go, one. And then two is I'm unfortunately an extremely loyal person to my friends. So when they say, "Hey, Mike, I need you back," all right, cool. So I played with Morris for 2 years and Larry for 2 years. And my other friend Glasper, "Hey, man, you did that with Morris and Larry. Now come do it with me." All right, I'll go do it with you now. Like, you know, Kev with the Lions. "Hey, buddy, when I owned the Vipers, I told Kev if he started this spring team, I would play on that team." Went to the Falcons. Kevin hadn't started this team yet. Went to the Falcons, won a championship with them, and then fucking love Ivan and Erica. But then Kevin started the team. I was a man of my word. Went to the Lions. Unfortunately, the Falcons folded. So that happened. That's my story for the last couple of years. But I think a lot of it is just people follow their friends and the other reasons.
So Mike put that last. I think I'll give you a different perspective. Number one, I think the most motivating factor for guys today is other guys, whether it's friends that they know or guys that they watch and they want to play with or guys that they played against. A lot of guys want to just have that experience sometimes of playing with a certain quarterback or playing against the dude and then wanting to play with the dude.
He will see on Saturday. What are we talking
about? They just trying to hype me up.
Oh, you have a game on Saturday.
Yeah, they
okay.
don't want the smoke. I don't know why they keep fucking with me.
I was like, I don't have a game on Saturday.
Yo, get out of the way. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Just move out the way, because don't stand in front of me. All right. So number one is the peer pressure thing. Either peer pressure or wanting to play with another, another player. From me, I'll give a different perspective instead of what I think guys want. What I want in a program, I want professionalism.
Mm-hmm.
I want an organization. I want to know that when I get there, the jerseys is as simple as paying for my jersey. The shits is going to be clean. Mm-hmm. I'll have my name on it so people can identify me, because that whole not having names on the back of your jersey is fucking from the 80s, dude. That's done. Like, people want to go to a game and identify you. First of all, we don't have announcers at most of our games.
No, we do.
But at most of these semi-pro games, there's no fucking announcer. Half the time, the announcer doesn't have an updated roster. They're calling you the wrong person.
Half the time, the fucking announcer is just screaming
facts.
Oh, he caught it.
So when people are looking for somebody, they want to see your name and stuff like that. All right. And then,
what's up, Sammy?
So professionalism, when we have a long trip, I want to be able to get on a bus. I want everything to be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? I would like to have the team outings and things like that. You know what I'm saying? I want the real team organization experience. I've been playing football a long time.
Yeah.
And I've had the team experience to the point where I'm accustomed to it. Once I don't have it, it's like it's fucking like having an 80-inch TV and then having a 22-inch TV. It's like, dude, what the fuck? So that's number 2 for me. And the last one for me is having quality football. I want to go to practice. I want to actually practice. I want to get better.
Mm-hmm.
I want to help another player get better. You know, I want to compete. I want to have fun. I want to go out and I want to compete against other good teams. I don't want to go out and wreck bad teams and then go out against a good team and get wrecked. I want to go out and I want to be competitive all the time. So for me, having a solid ass roster and having a solid schedule is like super important. All right, we got to do the whole fucking scroll up thing again. Hold on. East Coast. Oh, Kev, what's good, Kev? Jimmy Jones, what's good, Jim? Yeah.
Sammy be confusing me with his name changes.
Ruiz. All right, some players just want stability. Man joins team. They see that it's a dumpster fire. You're not going to be happy there. Facts. A lot of people want stability. What's good, baby? What's good? Mike Johnson said, well, following other guys is even in the NFL. Absolutely. Darryl said, I personally put a lot of bread to make sure the team looks good, feels good, and we play good. I support all semi-pro teams. Yet, you still get those other teams and players that try to talk bad or hurt the good organization. So what's your opinion on that spectrum? We definitely want to talk about that in 2 seconds. Michael Johnson said, who you playing for the Spring Morris, the Rebels, Jimmy Johnson. Sorry, not the Rebels, the Brawlers. Still striving. He's with the best of brawlers. Brawlers. No way. Yes way. Tondo, I hate when you show up to practice and the players that don't pull up still be starting. Facts. All right. So 2 things we're gonna talk about.
All right, that's the way.
The fact that players cannot come to practice and still start. Let me try to get Mike in there.
Unless I have a really good experience.
Oh shit! God damn it! Ah! Technical difficulties. Hold on, my fault. Mike wasn't in the camera. All right. Not over here. Facts. I heard about that, Kev. Oh, what the fuck? So
That says something else.
Darryl brought up a good point about the bad organizations bad mouthing the good ones. So
It's jealousy.
I don't care what you say about Dave Patterson. I don't care what you think about the New York Patriots.
Oh,
They run the fuck out of that organization. And there's a lot of dudes.
The only thing that Dave Patterson said was last week was about Eli Manning, and that we'll get into that another time.
Yeah, and that's another time.
Right.
But a lot of dudes in New York don't like Patterson. Listen, you might not like him as a person. You might think he's snubby, obnoxious, whatever. He throws his money.
He is.
He's all of those things. But at
He
the end of
knows
the
he
day, he runs a great fucking organization. So to badmouth the organization on the back of the fact that I don't like Pat is terrible. Darryl, I played for the Hudson Valley Mountaineers. We played in a fucking stadium. I felt like I was back in college.
That's awesome.
We had the lights. I was signing autographs. The fucking jerseys was elite. I was balling. The schedule was great. The schedule was awesome.
Dude, you see
Like,
our
it was
schedule?
dope.
Our schedule was awesome.
Which one?
The Golden Lions.
Shut up. Fuck y'all. Anyway, and then for dudes to go out in the badmouth Darryl, man. The one thing about Darryl is as a head coach, you say what you want to say. There are people that I played with, right? Even I had some things to say about some of the decisions Darryl makes. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, Darryl's the kind of guy that's always gonna fight for his players. Like no matter what, and like on the fucking spot. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter who's out there. So when you have dudes like that and like you shit on them, even Edgy with the Bengals, bro. Shout out to the Bengals because I was chopping it up with Edgy. I was out at his practice this Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Trying to see, if I might do something with them too, right? Mm-hmm. And Edgy started his team at 25 years old, dude. 25-year-old owner.
Oh, that's awesome.
Never gave up on the program. Talk about a team that never folded, right? Like we watched them go fucking 0-10, come back the next year and go 0-10.
Like that. You need that.
But they don't fold. They stick around. He stays solid. And like people shit on his organization. At the end of the day, this man is
all right. So
he's actually coaching
my
too.
thing is this: because I used to be an owner. So I did everything I could to make that organization. We had media.
Facts.
We had the media thing, whether it lasted long or not, we still had it in the beginning.
Had the sponsors.
We had sponsorships. We had a field. We had a practice facility.
Beautiful field.
Technically. Well, I wouldn't say
Practice field
The
was
practice
great,
field was
but-
alright, but the
No,
field
the practice
itself-
field was not all right, but it was what we could get.
was all right.
So,
the top part was alright. When
Yeah,
they pushed us
yeah,
down
yeah.
to the bottom, that was.
but
that
you know,
sucked.
we had that. We had uniforms, whether or not you like the color scheme or not. We had uniforms.
Mm.
Okay, but my whole point is we had uniforms.
It wasn't bad.
You didn't have a trash
It
bag.
wasn't. They were good quality uniforms.
You know, I wasn't giving
my
you
uniform
food.
didn't rip.
Yeah, mine did.
Mine didn't rip.
But
My fault, yeah.
you know what I mean? Like you, I think as an organization, those are the teams that get shitted on the most. Is that the teams that they're just not organized. But then you have people who will see teams do really well and have to shit on them because that's just what society does.
he said it's hard to fit two linemen on the screen.
Who said that?
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Who said that?
I can't wait. I can't wait for you to get in that hole. I'm gonna fuck you up. Still striving. Remember the linebacker last year?
Yeah.
On the militia?
Yeah.
Dark skinned dude with the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
All right, New York Pharaohs is a great organization. Shout out to Monty Fat. Shout out to Monty. Sean Edwards, they have an O-line. I'm far from perfect being a former player. Facts. We need more spin move 360 on the scene. That's facts. We need more spin move. But Spin is busy, man. Spin is doing the things for the kids. Spin is doing a lot more basketball.
We need more people like that.
We definitely need more people like
You know,
Spin.
You need more people to start being into, you know. I mean, shit. 2 years ago, I think you had a bunch of media people. You had photographers left and right.
They're there still. So
Yeah.
I'm a part of that group still.
Mhm.
Kev, once he started his team, Kev had to bow out.
Mhm.
But they put together a media team. But that team, the vast majority of those photographers and stuff, they are in Mass, so they have to travel.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of them in Connecticut. And then in New York, you got Spin, but you got a lot of other dudes. And Spin's organization is not just him anymore. He has expanded and grown, and it's very much a business, which is great. But we definitely need I think the problem, there's a lot of media organizations that are available to us. The price point is the
The
problem.
prices. I know that because I know last year I was trying to get, and Matt remembers this. We had a meeting. The dude wanted like $6,000.
Yeah.
For,
Now it's going to be fucking excellent.
Oh, it was.
It's going to be
I saw
excellent.
the guys.
You're going to get
$6,000,
live
and it was,
commentary,
he had
multiple
he had-
angles.
Oh, dude, he was like,
You
I
can get
had
your interviews,
the drone.
the drone.
We got the drone. We got the drone on the sideline.
Yeah.
We have sideline coverage.
It's going to get streamed.
It was going to be great.
You're going to get the
Problem is-
play-by-play breakdown.
The problem is he wanted $6,000 and he wanted the rights to all the videos.
Yeah, nah, fuck you. You're out of your mind.
So that was the
This
problem.
is semi-pro, motherfucker.
Well, he wanted to do a Netflix documentary type thing.
Pause, but I'm gonna be there all day, and you know this. Nah, ain't no pause, nigga. I'm gonna fuck you up. Mountaineers are back for 24. Keep them eyes open. Yes, sir. Can't wait to see that. Owners got to put the money up if they want media. 5-time production. Terrence Ross. New $26 million stadium upgrades. Yeah. The stadium out in fucking. We're gonna talk about that when everything's done, Daryl. We're gonna talk about that. Michael Johnson, that guy that did the Tar Heels videos, disappeared. I think he started beefing with Jim. So no, he didn't start beefing with Jim. Jim started beefing with him. But I'm not gonna fucking talk about that. All right, Jim fucked up a really good thing because he was basically trying to put together a whole documentary of our basically like our path to the championship, win or lose, right? If we got there or not. He was putting together
What teams?
for the Tar Heels.
Oh, okay.
And he was coming to games, and at one point, Jim did not like the fact that the shit was getting
Mike's
dude
that's what
was getting like 5,000 views on each video.
Oh shit.
Like he was blowing the shit up. And we're a single A team. We were outshining the triple A
Is
team.
this the dude that videoed?
Matt, if you still there, Matt, what was homeboy's name?
Is it the dude that videoed you blowing up the Wolves and then what's his name getting blown up on ESPN?
When I did all the spin moves
Yeah.
and all that shit, and then old boy got smoked. Yeah, that was him. He did all of that.
Well, but what's his name? Why am I trying to blank on Dave?
I
Dave
was trying
had
not to
his
say
run.
his name. Don't say his name. Don't do it like that.
I'm
Yeah,
Dude,
Frequency. Yes,
It was a great run.
my nigga Frequency was nice with it. That shit went crazy. Yo, Frequency was so nice with it. we was playing the Wolves, and we was out at Xavier High School, and there was one play where I ran through like 5 dudes, right?
Yeah, it was.
Matt called fucking blue dive, like he always does on goal line, and they fucking knew it was coming, and they sent 10, no coverage, and I was boop, boop, boop. And then at the end, I'm walking. I was like, I looked at the ref, and the ref was looking at me. I was like, that shit was too easy. I didn't know Frequency was behind the ref with the camera and caught the whole shit. I was, when I saw that, I said, oh, this nigga's nice. He's really nice with the camera. Yeah, he was official. He was elite. He came to a scrimmage and made it look like a game. We got 15K views on multiple videos, hoping to get more this year. What happened to Eric Tesoro? We happened to Eric Tesoro. Eric Tesoro does this for free, and he does it for fun. And at the point that people start acting like he's doing this shit because it's a job and we paying him for it.
Oh, yeah, he got pissed last year.
When he's driving 2 hours from Mass, leaving one game damn near at the end to rush to another game, and then driving another hour from one side of Connecticut to the other side to watch games and tape them. And then he goes home and then he has to edit them.
Not only that, though, he did college too.
He did college too, and then he has a fucking job. He has a 9 to 5.
He was doing Sacred Heart. He was doing high school.
He was doing high school. He did a couple of our college games.
Yeah,
like my man's was like he really, when he's doing all of that, and then you got these ungrateful ass semi-pro dudes hitting him up, talking about, where's my video? Where's my?
Even the commentating on the fucking thing. Oh, this angle's terrible.
Yeah.
It's like, God damn, dude.
Like, I get it. Like, if you want film, right, then you need the wide shot. But Eric wasn't doing it for film. He was doing it for his own channel. You know what I'm saying? He was doing out the kindness of his heart.
Yeah, the man had a 19.
It was candid. Facts. He had a knack for catching all this. Yeah, the candid moments. So,
I mean, he had a 1992, like, camcorder.
He did.
You know?
He did. Where he still had to fucking break 18 batteries.
Yeah, you know, so
and he had to make sure he timed up the battery change real fast and
good
shit.
dude, though.
Great dude. So
What, he's done?
Well, we haven't seen him for a little while. He might come back out, but maybe he's taking a break. Maybe he's retired. I don't know. But those kinds of dudes, man, you gotta love them and cherish them while you have them. Because when they're gone, it's like John Madden, bro. When they gone, shit hurt.
Well, you gonna feel it.
You're gonna feel it. So
hence why I was saying about Aaron Donald.
Definitely. So all right, we coming up to an hour and 30. So we're gonna cut it off at an hour 30. What's the last thing we want to chop it up about? What games are coming up this weekend in the ECFL that looks like fun? Our game. Since y'all niggas want to get on here and talk so much shit,
wait, hold on.
Now we're gonna turn up on y'all.
I already had my game. You guys.
Yeah, y'all out y'all fucking rabbit ass minds. Y'all don't know the kind of works I've been putting in. Y'all better move out the way.
I'm gonna look at the schedule.
Tell you that much. The lineman coming through is gonna feel like one when I come through that gap.
This is week 2. You got
New
England Bulldogs versus the Chargers.
That's crazy.
You got Badgers
I
versus
don't know how I
Cardinals.
feel about that. That's actually probably gonna be a good game. The Chargers have been getting better every year. Badgers Cardinals.
Yeah.
That's a 100-point game. That's gonna be crazy.
Ducks versus Warhawks.
Ducks Warhawks.
Yep.
That's an interesting game. I want to see what happens.
7 p.m.
That's an interesting game. 7 p.m.
Yes,
Let's
you
talk
can
about
catch
both
that.
y'all
It's your
coming
game
to the
that
Mount. Ooh.
What is that?
Coming out to the Hudson Valley Mountaineers. Ducks versus Warhawks. Yeah, that's gonna be a great game.
Bruins versus Brawlers. That should be a good game. What do you think about that game?
Hey, we'll see. They was talking shit. They fucked up.
And you got the Dragons versus the Lightning. So that's good.
Dragons Lightning is probably gonna be a good game. It's gonna be what they call it, the toilet bowl.
That's what they usually call it.
That's what they usually.
You know what though?
It's gonna be a good game.
I'm not gonna shit.
I don't like
anyone.
the toilet bowl thing, but I do kind of like the toilet bowl thing.
Well, you don't
That's
like
like-
it when you're in it.
Nah, I like it because
Nah.
it gives you something to play for.
So,
No, listen, we was the toilet bowl champs.
Now, here's
At least we
I
wasn't
mean,
the worst team
no,
in the
here's
toilet
the
bowl.
question I have to ask: is will everyone have their uniforms this year? This week?
That's a good fucking question.
That's the
I tell
question.
you what, the Brawlers white uniforms,
Fire.
them shits is beautiful.
And then you have
but they look oddly familiar.
versus the Silverbacks,
Grizz and Silverbacks.
which I'm excited to see. The
I'm
Silverbacks.
excited. I think those two are the best games.
Because
The
I mean,
Grizz and
Sammy's
Silverbacks.
been trying. Sammy, I mean,
Warhawks
I was
are-
initially supposed to be on the Silverbacks fucking 4 years ago when Sammy was making the team, and then for whatever reason he decided not to make the team.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to be on that team, but then unfortunately it's in New fucking London.
That's
And
what-
I was
that's-
like-
he hit me up and he told me it was in New London. I'm
I
like,
was
dude,
like- I
I'm
was
on a complete opposite
Yeah.
side of the state.
And I had just so I mean I'm excited to see what they do. Plus Jeremy's on that team too.
I like him.
Sammy or Jeremy?
I like Sammy.
Oh, why both?
I talked to him through Facebook. He seems like a real genuine dude. He really cares. He's really trying to put something together.
Sammy was at the game. From what I heard, Sammy was fucking with the scoreboard. Because at one point,
hold on.
at one point, the fucking score was 21-22 them, and my son went to the bathroom. It came back. It was 21-0. My son comes back and he goes, "They scored 22." I'm like, "No, buddy, no, they didn't score." So I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yo, Matt, Coach Matt, if you not fucking with the scoreboard, you're not trying to win.
I thought the shit. My dude Brandon was so like, Brady's like, "They scored 22." I was
Yo,
like, "No,
dude,
buddy, they
imagine.
didn't score. They didn't score."
15 seconds, they scored 22.
He's like, "I went and took a piss, Dad." But that shit was funny. I'm over here watching the fucking score. Poop. I'm like, "What the fuck?" Poop. And someone's like, "It's Sammy. Sammy's fucking with the scoreboard." I was like, "All right."
I bet. So, hello, I was the announcer.
All right. Well,
Oh, shit. All right, so, what was it? Dragons, Grizzlies?
Dragons, Grizz.
And the Ducks.
No,
and the
Dragons,
Warhawks.
Dragons, Lightning, Silverbacks, and
Silverbacks.
Grizz.
Silverbacks and Grizz. And the Ducks and the Warhawks. Those are two games I want to see.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
I want to see I like the Warhawks. Their jerseys.
I like the Warhawks this year to upset the Cardinals.
Possible.
They hungry. It's the same thing that happened when they beat us, the Falcons.
Yeah.
They beat the fuck out of us twice, and we was angry all year.
Oh yeah,
We came back
I
the
wasn't
next
even on
year.
that team. You guys had me hyped.
Dude, we
The
came.
game
Yeah,
before.
hell yeah. We
I
had
was
you hyped.
So hyped. I was dead tired after the first series.
Hell yeah.
Fucking
I think they on a vengeance, and if you wasn't there, so the first time that the Cardinals was an organization,
Mhm.
I think the first game was against the Warhawks, and it was 21-20,
not bad.
and the Cardinals won on a last second bomb to Cal Jimenez.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah,
I did hear
last second bombed it out. I mean, just Hail Mary that shit. Cal went and got it.
I did see Quan.
Who's Quan playing for?
Who's Quan playing for?
Yo, who's Quan playing for?
Not the Dragons. He's
Mr.
playing for
6'6".
the other team.
Is he playing for the
Not the
Bruins?
Dragons. I think he's playing for the Bruins.
Yeah, because Mike Smith is on the Bruins.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah, we're going to fuck y'all up. Oh, yeah, that's right. He is on the Bruins. No, he is on the Bruins. They've been talking about it. Yeah, good luck to y'all, though. Good luck to everybody.
He said no.
Yeah, good luck to everybody. All right, we getting out of here. We spent enough time with y'all. Next week, Friday again, or we on Tuesday?
I don't care. Friday or Tuesday is good.
All right, one or the other. Y'all see us. Peace. We see y'all at the 50.
I guess.
Later.
Good luck in the games.